All right, so today we're going to dive into my wish list for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, while I do understand that everything from my wish list might not come to fruition, the beauty in a wish list really lies in dreaming. It's always good to dream. Otherwise, hello, welcome to QC Dads, the channel where we look at tech from a dad's unbiased viewpoint. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful tech reviews and discussions. You can click that notification bell as well as the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future content. So let's dive into my wish list for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I'll start off by saying I really like the iPad mini. I enjoy holding it in my hand. With the latest release of the Open from OnePlus, it really had me thinking about the possibilities of a foldable iPhone. The reason for this, I feel like foldable phones are becoming more durable. And I think one of the things that initially turned me off about foldable phones was its durability. And I believe that all the apps that are designed for the iPad, I feel like a foldable iPhone could offer a cohesive level of continuity, transitioning from when the iPhone is folded up to when you open it up. And I think, such potential could make this a all-in-one device. With all the advancements that Apple has made with iPadOS, such as the availability of pro apps like Final Cut Pro, and also desktop management tools such as Stage Manager, it's making me wonder if iPadOS can start gaining more market share, similar to how the iPhone took a lot of market share from the iPod when it was released back in 2007. The second item on my list is not as ambitious as a foldable iPhone, but the question is about how likely it is. The reintroduction to Touch ID via under-display mechanics. Personally, I feel I would be happier using Touch ID compared to Face ID. While I've gotten used to Face ID, I still prefer Touch ID. Currently, the iPad Air has Touch ID inside the power button, which I think would be acceptable. However, I feel like an embedded Touch ID in a display would offer a more slightly natural implementation. Third item on my list would involve addressing dynamic island. While it's not a significant issue, I feel like the screen would be more aesthetically pleasing if it did not have dynamic island or even a hole punch. So I do understand that there is technology that does exist that Samsung has implemented, which allows the front-facing camera to hide under the display. Otherwise, I'm not sure if Apple can improve on this technology, considering it does take a hit on image quality. Otherwise, number 4 on my list, and I'm quite certain this one is more likely, which is improved zoom. I think I've fallen in love with the 5x zoom on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. It allows me to capture images or video that I normally wouldn't be able to capture unless I actually use the digital zoom, which typically results in poor image and video quality. I'm definitely open to better optical zoom. Otherwise, I feel good about this update since year after year, Apple releases a new iPhone, and one of its headline features is always the camera. Now, regarding camera design, my 5th item is to actually eliminate the camera bump. In my opinion, I believe the iPhone 5 and the 5S had the most beautiful design. One of the main reasons is because of the flat back with the aluminum and glass contrast. I do remember there was a rumor about this design change, but things really never materialized. Additionally, I'm not a big fan of the 3 cameras on the back of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I feel like it lacks symmetry, so I would be open to Apple changing the camera layout on the next iPhone. Otherwise, that is all I have, an intriguing wish list for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. These suggestions range from groundbreaking possibilities of a foldable iPhone to the return of Touch ID and addressing dynamic island, improved zoom capability, and eliminating that huge camera bump. Otherwise, we're curious to know what your wish list looks like, so leave your comments in the comments section below. I'm really excited to hear what your thoughts are. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one, so stay tuned, and more importantly, stay subscribed.